In this week's review, Alhaji Mohammed Idris, Minister of Information and National Orientation, says the reforms introduced by President Bola Tinubu's administration are working and yielding results. Idris stated this while briefing State House correspondents after the Federal Executive Council FEC meeting.
The economy is actually beginning to turn the corner, and this year, 2025, is a year of consolidation of all the reforms that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has and his administration has embarked upon. And we believe that by the end of the year, the economy will be a lot better.
The federal government has approved the ratification of the African Medicines Agency, AMA, treated by the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare. Professor Ali Pate, Minister of Health and Social Welfare, said the Federal Executive Council, FEC, granted the approval at its second meeting of the year.
So far, 37 member states in the African Union have already signed to the treaty and 26 have ratified it. And the Federal Executive Council today directed that the treaty be ratified by Nigeria and directed us to take all actions to give effect to the treaty.
Vice President Kashim Shettima has pledged his support for the Naija Creates project. Shettima made the pledge during a courtesy visit by Mo Abudu, CEO of Ebony Life Group, to the presidential villa in Abuja. He assured that his office would support the project in all its aspects and emphasized the need for collective effort to transform the nation's economy. Also in the week, Vice President Kashim Shettima inaugurated the Supervisory Board of the Debt Management Office, DMO, to strengthen fiscal and monetary policy coordination of the federal government. Shettima, while inaugurating the board at the Presidential Villa Abuja, said it was part of the government's effort to ensure long-term debt sustainability in line with President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. The vice president, who is also chairman of the board, implored members of the board to come up with a more strategic approach to public debt management.
It's my singular honor and privilege to inaugurate the Supervisory Board of the Debt Management Office. And as listed in Section 5.1 of the Debt Management Office Establishment Act 2003, I have no doubt that with a strong commitment to adopt modern liability management strategies, both from the fiscal and monetary policy sides, we will collectively address our public debt challenges in the very near future.
President Bola Tinubu has urged African leaders to stop clinging to their old habit of depending on foreign plans. Tinubu, represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, made the call at the Dr. Kayode Fayemi's commemorative symposium and inauguration of the Amandla Institute for Policy and Leadership Advancement.
Amandla Institute for Policy and Leadership Advancement would have been just another think tank of empty theories and fancy talk shows if it were not the brainchilds of men that have had the privilege of fusing intellectual rigor with actionable courage. Dr. Fayemi's legacy, from pro-democracy activism to public administration, teaches us that leadership in this era demands more than ideation. It requires the stamina to execute, the grit to dismantle barriers, and the wisdom to see the inventions of the current wave of the Industrial Revolution not as a threat, but as a tool to reclaim Africa's agency.
And finally in the week, Vice President Kashim Shettima says patients from the United States and other countries are thronging Nigerian hospitals to seek affordable and high-quality kidney transplants. Shettima said this during a courtesy visit by the Nigerian Association of Nephrology at the Presidential Villa Abuja ahead of the association's 37th Scientific Conference.